You know, water is so important. You kind of take it for granted because you always have it around, and it's never in short supply. I mean, whether you have a bottle of it or whether it comes from the tap, it always seems to be there. Until just one day you really need it, and you just can't. You can't find any, and. Well, I've adopted a dog, and I love my dogs for the Nintendo 3DS. It's the first time I've tried caring for a pet. I've never tried doing that before. Well, I mean, I'm a dog person. Yeah, I am so happy to have a pet now. And it's Jack. We're going to take Jack for a walk. I am totally a dog person, you know. I've never really been a cat person. I would never try to own a cat. So, I mean, obviously, that's not something I would have done. I would have never have named a cat. If I had a cat, I wouldn't have named it Fifi. That's ridiculous. Why would I? Look, this is Jack, and Jack is healthy and strong. You know, dogs are more my speed, I think. Dogs are lovable and, you know, they want attention, and if they're thirsty, they can let you know. You know, they can bark at you, and you can go and buy some water for them to drink. Well, I mean, we know basically how this is gonna go, how it's gonna go as we love our dog. We know the basic facts of having to care for a dog. We know about having to take the dog for walks and feeding the dog and giving the dog water. See? Look at this. Hold on. Hey, look. Hunger, thirst, I mean, they're kind of in the middle. They're doing okay. Health at the bottom is just incredible. This is a healthy dog. It's no health problems. We don't have to worry about anything. Look, what can we do? We can feed the dog. We can give the dog water. And we can wash the dog with shampoo. We can also play with a ball or a disc. Look at that. With the cat, if I ever owned a cat, we could only use a ball of yarn. With the dog, we can use a ball and a disc, and dogs are just so much better. I mean, I don't have to worry about them dehydrating or anything. We can earn coins by entering competitions. I mean, I can walk my pet and pick up the gifts to also unlock the competitions. I mean, we should probably take the dog for a walk. That's how the dog finds water to drink. I mean, we can also get, you know, coins, in which I'm sure we can use to buy water. Oh man, look at this. Advanced leash technology. You don't get that with cats. No sir, look at this. Look at that leash. I am walking my dog like an old hand, like a professional. Like I've done this all my life. Yeah, that's right. Pick up those coins. That's how we make money. That's how we buy your dinner. I mean, I assume so. I assume there's a way to do that. In I Love My Dogs. I assume that you're not just going to eat anything you find. I mean, I know you want to eat anything that you find on the sidewalk. I know that much about you. But I assume that, you know, as we pick up money, that we eventually can actually use the money to buy food. Oh no, I'm missing that coin. Jack, you gotta get it together. Keep your eyes on the prize. Alright, this is good. We can socialize with another dog. This dog probably has drank plenty of water. I'm gonna guess. This dog has no... It looks like a husky. Yeah, does not look like it's dehydrated at all. So I think... Oh, there we go. Yes, you got it. Yes. Be sure to lap up as much water as you can, because you might need it. Alright. Now, there are signs saying that we could go off this path, but it does not seem to be the case that we can actually do that. I find that to be disappointing, as we love our dog. We also want to love our dog in different places than just, you know, the sidewalk, if we could. I got some puppy chow, I guess is what that is. So, you know, we just found a box of food, dog food on the sidewalk. We're gonna pick it up and take it home with us. Not like Jack knows the difference between food you find on the sidewalk and that fancy store-bought stuff. I mean, in a way, it's even more rewarding for Jack to eat the sidewalk food because it's like food that he earned, you know? He found that food. You just gotta teach Jack the value of water, you know? You drink up any puddles you come across. I love the walk too, Jack. I love the walk too. You got me 19 coins. Such a good dog. Such a good dog. Alright, so we're pretty good in terms of food, because we have that additional box that we picked up. We still only have the one bottle of water, and we may have to ration that. Yeah, I mean, we can find new items, and I don't know what other exciting things you're talking about, because it's just basically new items. Well, maybe we should hold off on the water. We don't want to waste it so early. Jack, I'm just saying, we only have the one bottle. I mean, maybe you don't need to drink quite so quickly. I mean, look, you're also hungry, right? You're hungry. We could probably feed you. We have these 2 boxes of dry food. There, I mean, don't... Enjoy your dry food. Try to not think so much about the thirst. I mean, maybe it would help if I gave you wet food, but you didn't find any of that on the sidewalk, Jack. No, you didn't. I mean, you're just enjoying the fruits of your own labor here. What else should we do with Jack? Let's see. Hygiene is very low, so, I mean, we could use shampoo. You know, Jack, just occurred to me that we have plenty of water here in the bathroom coming out of the shower head. You could probably, you know, like, drink that? Why didn't Fifi think of that? No, there's no such person or kitten. I'm just saying there's plenty of water in this bathroom, so... I mean, we've all made mistakes. We've all done things, and, you know, later on we thought, oh, why did we do that? Or why didn't we do that other thing? It seems so obvious in retrospect. But then it's too late. It's too late to go back and correct those mistakes. We just have to do the best with what we have and move on. Isn't that right, Jack? I think Jack knows where I'm coming from. See, look, Jack, just open your mouth. Yeah, there you go. Drink that life-giving water. I think Jack is... I'm not sure if he's drinking it, but I hope he is. You know, owning a dog really isn't too much different than owning a cat or, you know, a child. They're really very similar things, honestly. I mean, very different from a horse. Horses are very large. And you have to own an expensive ranch to actually care for those. That is a pricey proposition. Not like a child. Horses can't find their own food when they go on walks on the sidewalk either. So in a way, you know, dogs really are quite superior to horses. I'm trying to dry you everywhere, Jack. Where is the dripping? Where is the dripping spot? Okay, I think I found it. There it is. Jack is all clean. All clean and all hydrated. I hope. Oh, Jack is still so thirsty. He's still so thirsty. Come on, Jack, we gotta get it together. I mean, he also could do with a bit more love. So, I mean, maybe we should play with the disc? I'm sure this will instill Jack with feelings of love. Well, this isn't too much different than playing with like a ball of yarn. You think we might want to go outside to do this? It looked like we had a fairly large yard, and dogs tend to like being outside from what I understand. And there were so many sources of water outside. I don't know why we have to stay in here, honestly. But I hope Jack is feeling loved. I mean, that's the name of the game after all. Actually, the name of the game is I Love My Dog. So specifically, it's not just about love, it's about loving your dogs. All of your dogs, of which we can own multiple if we decided to pay the $25 to buy I Love My Dogs only on the Nintendo 3DS. We could have additional dogs. But do I really have that much love to give around? Or that much water? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I could make the commitment to owning more than one dog. And how would Jack feel about that? About there being multiple dogs in his house where he lives? What if he doesn't get along with the dogs? What if he doesn't want to share the water? It's a serious thing to consider. You don't, I mean, Jack is in such a good mood, you just don't want to do this kind of thing without consulting him first. I'm not sure if Jack is ever going to get tired of this, so maybe let's just go back. Alright, what's going on? Oh, Jack, you're doing so well in everything except thirst. Alright, Jack. Give you some water. And then we'll have to go for another walk, and hopefully you find some, because I don't know what else to tell you. Alright, Jack, don't waste any of it. It's so precious. I mean, I should be able to just go out and buy some more, but apparently I don't know how to do that. Or maybe it's just because it's the demo? Maybe the demo is that's a bad camera angle right there. There we go. Maybe the demo is preventing me from buying food and water for Jack, because they know that if I want to continue to care for Jack and give him this life-giving sustenance, that I need to pay the $25 to continue loving my dog. I don't know if that's what it's about, but it is pretty nefarious if that's the case. Anyway, we're taking the agility test with Jack. I remember doing that with Fifi. No, there was no Fifi. What am I talking about? Alright, let's see how this goes. And it seems a little familiar. Yeah, for some reason I feel like I've done all this before, but I can't remember where. I mean, I guess Jack's doing well. I guess he's doing all right. Even though it seems like I'm doing all the work. I don't know. I just hope Jack remembers that even though there's a large amount of water nearby. That's not for drinking, Jack. That's salt water. Please, Jack, don't drink the salt water. It's not good for you. I know we're low on water at home, but it's not gonna help. Alright, I don't know if that's good or not. Because, we had no competition. I guess if I own other dogs, then they would also be able to participate in the competition. Assuming that there was enough water to go around. I feel free to play with my pets exactly how I want. How's he doing? Oh, he's so thirsty again. Jack, there's only so much I can do. You understand? I mean, Jack, we're just gonna have to go out for another walk, I guess. And hopefully we find a bottle of water, because otherwise, I don't know. I don't know. Whoa, hey, water coming from the sky. Surely this is a sign, Jack. Surely you're gonna make it. You're the one. Jack, I mean, I've been just a failure when it comes to being a father and owning a horse and a cat, but I have a good feeling about you, Jack. I have a good feeling that this is what it's all been leading up to. That maybe it all had to go wrong all those previous times for me to come to this moment when I would be caring for you, Jack. Jack, there might be water in that garbage in the dumpster. Jack, can you look in the dumpster? Oh, Jack, you're not thinking creatively. You're not being innovative enough. Someone might have thrown out like a half bottle of water in the dumpster. And that's like gold to us. I mean, I know you're collecting these coins, but I can't seem to spend them on anything. We can only hope that someone has left a box of water. I mean, why would someone do this? I don't know. I don't know why someone would do that. Jack interacts a lot more with the environment than Fifi did. Jack just seems happy to be alive. I'm sure Fifi would have been happy to be... Never mind. We have to keep our eyes open for the prize. And I see it up ahead. Okay, Jack, here's the moment of truth. We're delaying the moment of truth, Jack. We're delaying the moment. Okay, let's go straight for that box. What's in it? Was it deodorant? I mean, Jack might want to eat it, but it's not really what we need. Jack loved the walk. I hope he enjoyed the rainwater too, because that seems like the most water we're going to be getting. Why can't I buy anything? Why isn't there like a store from which I can buy the necessary items needed to care for a pet? What is this neighborhood I live in which there is no store that I can buy food and water in? I mean, Jack did not ask for that. He did not ask to be adopted into a home that was incapable of just supplying the most basic of necessities. I love my dogs, but apparently I can't figure out how to go to the grocery store. I mean, it's been quite a ride, loving all of these different people and things. Loving my little girl, loving my little boy, loving my horse, loving my cats, and now loving my dogs. They're all the same game. $25 each. So if you want to experience the complete chronology, the I Love My chronology. I guess it's going for $125 on the 3DS. You can raise a son, a daughter, a horse, a cat, and a dog. You can do all these things for $125 on the 3DS. They're all the same game. They're just all the same game. But you can love them. You can send out your feelings that you hold down deep inside because you have no one in your actual life to give these feelings to. You can give them to the virtual avatars on your 3DS. These little babies that you're caring for. They don't exist, but I mean, you can pretend they do because you don't have anything like that of your own, so you can do it on your 3DS. $125 is a small price to pay when you really think about it. And I mean, you could consider it a challenge. I mean, maybe there's a point in the game where you have to solve a puzzle to figure out how to buy water at the grocery store, or even just turn on the tap. Maybe there's this progression that will go on in the game where eventually we no longer have to rely on people throwing out trash on the sidewalk that we can pick up and take home. Maybe there comes a point where we don't have to worry about that. Maybe we could just say, hey, Jack needs food. I'm gonna go buy some. Because I love buying groceries for my dog. Because I love my dog. And I'm sure that if I continued playing, I would have multiple dogs. And I'm sure I would love all of them. But as it is, I only have the one dog. I only have Jack. And I don't even have enough water to care for him. But that's how I love my dogs for the 3DS. And if you love yourself, you probably won't buy these. But they're there for you in case you need a portable pet, a portable horse, or a portable child that you can just put in your pocket and take with you on the go. And see them in 3D, 3 dimensions. It's like they're coming out of the screen and asking you for water in person. And then you in person can tell them you have no water to give. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.